I know sometimes you probably ask yourself, like, hey, Tim, how much of your bullshit-ass vlog can you record in your car? The answer is always most of it.
The lessons pressing me to live above necessity, relentlessly receiving messages receptively, and in turn I repeat the blessings that rest in me. Life is easy when you are as a vessel. Act without stress and you'll find it's less stressful. Test of self are in mind to control. How righteous are you without being told?
You okay, buddy? You all right?
Baby's talking. Baby is talking.
Yeah, but that was yesterday, buddy. That was at the lake. We're not at the lake anymore. You okay? You doing all right? Eat what? What? Eat a door? Eat a bird? You're talking crazy. Had a lot of trouble balancing out, work and home lately. Like, I feel like I should be home so much more than I am, but at the same time I feel like I should be working so much more than I am. And it's this really weird place to find yourself. But this is like just one of those things that happens to people that are entrepreneurial and people that, they really take pride in their work and they love what they do. They get stuck into this place where it's like you feel like you should work more, but you feel like you should be home. And it gets tough to navigate that sometimes. So, I sit here and I try to come up with stuff to talk about. Try to think about things that people are going to want to hear as opposed to what's actually going on in my head. And I think I do it because I feel like if I'm really talking about what's in my head, people aren't going to want to listen. And deep down, I just want people to listen to me. There's a lot of insecurity behind why I'm so open and so public with everything in my life. And that insecurity is because at the root of it all, I just want people to like me. And I want to be accepted for who I am on my own terms. Not by catering to what's popular or trying to be something I'm not. Most of my life, all I've really wanted is validation and acceptance. And I've always wanted it on my terms. And that's why I've always been on the outside of things, because I've never been able to get the validation and acceptance I wanted. It gives me a lot of, there's a lot of weird feelings surrounding this idea that, sometimes I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what to make of it. When I start thinking I want to be accepted and I want people to listen to me and I want people to like me, and a lot of that there is this sense of who the fuck am I Who the fuck am I to want those things and to feel like I deserve those things? And, you know, that's really hard to shake, that feeling, because, you know, it doesn't matter, you know, if I get comments on a video or a picture. It doesn't matter if somebody sends me a message. I mean, it matters because I know when people like message me, if they say that, hey, like, you know, I really appreciated what you said there, or what you did, or what you wrote, and I understand that it's important to them because of that, but then I feel like it doesn't matter, because who am I to do and say these things? And I can't possibly wrap up the way I feel and explain it and present it in any way that would adequately express the depth of it. And, you know, that's been a problem for me. It's because I feel like I can't express anything the way it needs to be expressed. And everything I do is just this attempt to express things. It's an attempt to share my voice, share my inspiration, to share how I feel inside. Because for some reason I think that my feelings are important to other people, and it's a really, really fucked up and egotistical thing. I know it's so self-centered, and that's where, you know, I hit this weird dichotomy of the fact that it's self-centered, but I do it from a place from a loving place, from a place that I feel like my own bullshit can be helpful to other people. And it makes me feel like I'm a fucking fake so often. I feel like a fraud a lot of the time. Like, who am I to even think that I should get any of this fucking shit, that I should deserve any kind of, who am I to think I deserve attention or validation from other people, especially from people I don't know? And why the fuck do I even need it? Why do I want it? It comes from a selfish place, and I know it. I look at it and I think, well, no, it's not selfish, because, you know, what I say can help people, but I know that's not the only thing. It's like, yes, I want to help people, and yes, I feel good helping people, but I also know that I'm just trying to help myself. I want people to like me, and that's what it comes down to. And it's fucking childish, and it's fucking childish. It's childish. It's shallow. I was, especially considering I say, like, oh, you shouldn't give a fuck what anybody else says, but it's like, I give a fuck more than anybody. It's like, I don't, but I do. I care what everybody thinks about me, but I want them to just like me as me, for who I am. I want people to like me for me, not something I'm projecting, if that makes sense. I don't want to project any kind of dishonest image of myself. I don't want to project this falsehood to people. And that's why, you know, that's why I'm taking this shit right here, because this is really how I fucking feel, and I'm putting this shit on video. And I'm gonna post this on the fucking internet. I'm gonna post it on the internet how I'm fucking egotistical and selfish. I feel guilty about that. This makes me feel guilty. But then it you know, it brings up the question of, if it's selfish and it's egotistical of me, does it matter if it's selfish and egotistical, if it's doing something to help other people? And I think that is worth asking. I ask my therapist every fucking week practically. Does that make it okay? Does the fact that my selfish and egotistical action is actually helpful to other people, does that take away some of the should that take away the guilt? Should that take away some of the negativity of being selfish? You know, altruism is a selfish thing. Very rarely you're going to see true altruistic behavior. I'm talking about like people taking a fucking bullet and dying. That's altruism. Now, most people are going to do good things because they want recognition in some way, or because it makes them feel good. And that's not really altruism, it's selfishness. But if you're being selfish, but your selfishness has a positive outcome for other people, then does it matter that you're being selfish? See, I don't know. This is shit I've been kicking around in my fucking head for years because I don't know how to navigate it. And so now I'm just putting it out here for everybody else to navigate. Because I can't. I don't know how. All I know is that I continue to do things that I know are beneficial to other people, but I do them because they make me feel better and make me feel like I'm reaching a level of validation that I want and deserve. But then I don't feel like I deserve any of it. It's the fucking weirdest shit, man. It is the weirdest shit. But I'll tell you what, I don't feel good about it most of the time. Most of the time, I don't feel good about it. As much as I try to say that I feel good about it, I don't most of the time. And it's fucking hard for me to reconcile that because I feel like I should feel good about it, but I don't.